So today's quick video is all about purpose and why it matters to you as a CEO, founder, leader in your organization. So here's the thing. When you know your why, your how expands and becomes easier. In other words, clarity on your purpose, one of the things that it does for you is it gives you an opportunity to show up authentically because you are so clear and aligned on what matters to you and why you're really here. And that is no small question, right? And so we often go looking for purpose outside of us somewhere, and we look at other people's examples and we try to find it out there. And really, the bottom line is it's in you. The challenge is navigating that, which is why we have people coming into our Vital Visionary method to discover that, to clarify it, and to be able to articulate it so clearly that that alignment that they have equals authenticity, because it builds your foundation of as you as a human of why you're here. So for me, as I did this work and I was working with clients, one of the things that became really evident is my purpose is entirely related to I see possibility in people in the world. I see potential. I can't not see it. And it's always how I've been. It doesn't matter who I'm with, whether it's with my friends, whether it's with my volunteer work in the community, whether I'm thinking about like women's rights on the global stage, whether it's coaching my clients or in my own business. It's how I operate. And what I do is invite people into transformation. I invite people into elevation. And that's why I'm here. And I can do that everywhere, right? And so when I really got that, it solidified all of the ways I could do it. And particularly in the context of leading in my business and with the clients I work with, and how I could up level everything I was doing and streamline and clarify it, because it was all around really an expression of that purpose. And it's true for you in your business and with your team. And when you do it, a couple of things become evident. One is you become more grounded, solid, and clear in who you are at a deeper level. When you look at Maslow's hierarchy and the research behind that, right, at the lower levels, we have survival and safety, and then, love and belonging and self-esteem. At the top, it's self-actualization. Self-actualization is about living a life of meaning and purpose. In order to do that, when they looked at the research, he said, who are the people who are doing that? What are they doing? And what they found was they were living in integrity, which meant they were in alignment with what really mattered to them, why they were here, that there was something bigger than them inside of them that they were here to serve, right? And that completely relates to being authentic. So when we talk about alignment or authenticity, and authenticity often gets overused now, I think there's either a misunderstanding or an not quite understanding what it really means. What it really means is understanding you, because that's your role as a leader first, is to understand you and why you're here. And then you get to execute out there in the world in all kinds of amazing ways, living from that place. And I was just working with one of my clients who's actually been through a couple of rounds of Vital Visionary with me, right? This is an iterative process where you're always looking to go through the change and transformation and elevate. And she said to me, Jill, this round, I really articulated my purpose in a way that feels so strong. And what I've noticed is I'm using it as a filter for everything. When I go to make decisions, when I decide if I should be involved in something, yes or no, when I'm looking to empower my team, where do I see their purpose? Where do I see their gifts? And how can I allow them to, step in and express those and be their best? It's impacting how she is a mom, how she's partnering. There's just all kinds of places that she's incredibly aware of how it's become easier and actually more authentic and faster in terms of getting results. Because authenticity gets out of the way, all the BS, all the stories we tell ourselves, all the limiting beliefs and decisions, it just removes them. And it gives us a strong place from which to actually launch and lead ourselves, our team, and anywhere else in our life. So really what I want you to do is do the work of actually figuring out what that is for you. And if you've got it, you may want to think about what's the evolution of it now, because sometimes the language shifts as you grow and develop as a human being. And so you might use different language to describe it, even though your purpose at its core is the same. And so I'd invite you to revisit it. If you want to go faster, if you want to make it easier, and if you want to be an authentic leader.